Welcome to Hatman Strikes Back Daily Boxing News. Now, this is a bit of disappointing news, for me at least, as a boxing fan. TKO Group and Paramount have announced a long-term rights deal. This means that the Dana White, Nick Khan, Turki Al-Sheikh Boxing League, as I understand it, will be aired on Paramount Plus. Now, I don't really know how good this boxing league is actually going to be, so my disappointment isn't necessarily with regards to that being on Paramount. It's with the fact that Netflix are not going to be showing the cards. Netflix obviously haven't done the deal, and therefore you wonder whether Netflix will do any kind of deals. There is some talk of Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez being on Netflix. That's obviously good. But as far as regular boxing on that platform, the fact that TKO have done a deal with Paramount rather than Netflix suggests that it's maybe kind of still very much up in the air, or perhaps doubtful that Netflix will be doing regular content, boxing content on their platform. And obviously the reason that I would like to see regular boxing content on Netflix is because so far they haven't charged pay-per-view. They have been what DAZN claimed they were going to be, which is a subscription platform in which all of their boxing content was included as part of the subscription fee. I also like the fact that Netflix have got loads of other content on there. They've got an enormous subscriber base, far in excess of DAZN, obviously. There was some teething problems with the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson stream, but for their most recent event, Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, it went seamlessly from a technical perspective. I didn't hear about any reports of the buffering issues or anything like that. And when it comes to the picture quality on Netflix, again, it looks far superior to DAZN. And I really liked the production quality in terms of the graphics and all that type of thing, the camera work, etc., and just the whole setup on that Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford card. There were some things that people didn't like about the card, most notably some of the fights on there and the order in which the fights happened, and also the amount of time that elapsed in between each fight. But I'm not sure whether that had anything to do with Netflix. That might have been more to do with Dana White. In any event, those are my initial feelings regarding this news. Disappointment that this is not on Netflix, because that would then indicate that Netflix are trying to be a serious player in the game rather than just an occasional player. You see what I'm saying? So with this Paramount deal, it's set to begin in January. And according to the press release, they'll start off with 12 events a year, although there are plans to increase the number of events in forthcoming years. All events will be available on Paramount Plus, with the potential for selected events to be simultaneously broadcast on CBS. In the press release, Dana White said, "I'm excited to bring great boxing events to a global audience. There are millions of boxing fans that will now be able to watch competitive fights with up-and-coming boxers, as well as the biggest stars in the sport. Paramount will be the home for UFC and boxing fans to watch the greatest fights in combat sports." Turki Al-Sheikh also spoke in the press release, and he said, "This partnership with Paramount reinforces our vision to redefine the way viewers consume boxing. More fight fans will now have access to watch some of the most exciting boxers around. We have seen the proof that the appetite is there. This is the future for live boxing coverage and will ensure the sport continues to thrive." Now, the positive in all this is that they haven't done another deal with DAZN, because DAZN do need competition. Over the past year or so, they've basically got a near monopoly when it comes to big-time boxing, and they've been taking the absolute biscuit, taking liberties, basically, with the power and the market share that they have. Charging pay-per-view for events which, in my view, should not be pay-per-view, on top of a very high subscription cost to begin with. If they have some competition with Paramount, maybe they start to behave themselves a bit better than they have been. We shall see. But what say you? How do you feel about this partnership between TKO Group and Paramount? Do you think it's a good thing, a bad thing? Are you indifferent? Whatever the case may be, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.